Hello, good evening. My name is Catherine Kaplan. I'm from SEB Housing, and tonight we're going to run the lottery for the one affordable condo at Copper Cove Village in Plymouth. So we're going to get the lottery underway in just a few moments. We also have a conference call that's running concurrently to the session. So if you would rather join us by phone, I'm going to go ahead into the chat box that's to the right of this video and put the phone number and code in there if you'd like to join by phone instead. If you have any questions during this lottery as well, you can go ahead and put or type it into the chat that's to the right of your screen. So first, just want to give you some background information on the lottery itself and how many applicants have applied for this condo. So like I said, it's one condo, one two-bedroom condo, and there were a total of 3 completed applications, which means 3 households are going to be in this lottery. And you might recall from the informational materials that you've seen already, but you should already have a lottery application number, which starts with an A. So the 3 applicants for this lottery will have lottery numbers of A.001, A.002, or A.003. If you don't have that lottery number, you're not sure where it was, or you forgot it, let me know, and I can help you out, because we want to make sure that you know which number to look out for as I'm calling them. We're not going to be calling anyone's name just to protect your privacy, so you want to be able to know which number coincides with you. So no need to write any of this background information down. It is going to be provided in a follow-up email that I will send after this lottery tonight. And so again, 3 applicants, all of you were type 1 households, and this is a 2-bedroom unit. So since you all have the same household type, you're going to have equal priority. So this means that the order in which the numbers are drawn tonight will in fact be the wait list order, so the order of opportunity on the wait list. So the first number drawn is going to be the top household on the waiting list. This really isn't always the case in affordable housing lotteries, but it is here since all of you have the equal priority that we mentioned. So when I start the drawing, I will be putting the index cards that I have here up to the camera so you can see who was drawn, and I'll be writing it down, jotting it down for myself as well to make sure we have the correct record in order. Following the lottery, you're going to be sent that email that I just mentioned. We have your email, you're going to be, excuse me, I have all of your email addresses, so you'll be sent that email with the wait list and also with next steps. You're going to notice in that email that there's one household, the top household, who's highlighted in green. And that's because their file is now going to be sent over to the Department of Housing and Community Development, DHCD, for the final program sign-off, program review or approval. Usually DHCD reviews the file within about 2 weeks. And from there, the top household is again going to be contacted by SEB with next steps, which will include contacting the sales team within 5 days. So since there's only the 1 unit and 3 households, if you're not the top household called tonight, you're not going to be moving forward at this time. However, for any reason that this top household who's drawn on the wait list ultimately doesn't choose to purchase the condo, the second household on the wait list will be contacted to move forward. And so your takeaway from that should be, if you're drawn second or third in this lottery, we won't be contacting you unless that first household drops off the wait list. This really does happen from time to time. So if at any point during the closing process, which can take several months, that household comes off the wait list, we could be moving forward to your application. And you can check in with us if you have any questions on where that stands. That's perfectly fine. So a final note before the drawing, you have to maintain eligibility through closing. So you want to remember to continue to update your documentation. that might be, holding on to bank statements or keeping pay stubs current and things like that, because we may be asking for that information from you during your second review with SEB, which occurs about a month before a closing date. And that's right around the time you're getting your mortgage commitment towards the end of the process. And the purpose of that second and final review by SEB is to confirm that you are still eligible for the affordable housing program. You haven't had any drastic income changes between the time of your application and the time of closing on the unit. So a reminder again for the top household that's drawn tonight, SEB is still going to be involved through the closing process with you, but you're going to be put in touch with the sales team to schedule a tour following this lottery to reserve the unit and to potentially go forward and purchase the unit. Again, for the top household, you're welcome to hire an attorney at this time. It's encouraged. It's a huge purchase for most people to be buying a home, and that attorney would be able to help you out with all the documentation that's needed throughout the process. All right, so there's just one drawing. So I have the cards here. I'm going to put them into the lottery box that I have here, so everybody can see it. My camera's a little bit high. I'm going to drop them in. I'm going to shake it up to make sure we got some movement here, move them around. And I have drawn A.001 first. Just going to jot that down. And the second drawn number. Looks like we're going to go in order here is A.002. And then the third, the final number, A.003. So that was it. We have drawn all three numbers. And all of the information from tonight and from and for next steps are going to be sent to you in an email later on today with the top household highlighted in green. I'm just waiting for a moment in case anybody has a question in the chat. All right, so thank you for tuning in. We'll be in touch, sending out those emails tonight. Have a great one.